Uh, Very hearty welcome to Professor Mani, VP ITM Group and President BMA. Sir, your talk has been very stunning and very educating when you spoke to Rotary Club Pune Riverside members. And on that day, I requested you personally to deliver your talk to our parents, teachers, and Riversiders. I am very happy to share with you today good number of teachers, students, their parents, and some of the members from ITM group have joined. Allow me to welcome them from my core of heart. You all are welcome for today's talk. When you will be listening about the profile of Professor Mani, you will be able to know what kind of stature he has and what he is. But at the outset, let me tell you all, Professor Mani is a very amazing person and a very great personality, and he has very thorough knowledge, and he has been very kind to accept today's giving today's talk. So not taking much time, in fact, we will be starting the meeting on time, and we will be closing around 6:15. So please bear with me. Time is 5 to 6:15. And for formal introduction, I would like to invite Rotarian Bharat Nayan, who is honorable member of advisory board, Rotary Club Pune Riverside. So not taking much time, once again welcoming you, Professor Mani, from Korafat, from our side, and Riversiders, friends, teachers, all. So over to Bharat Nayan. Bharat bhai, over to you. Are you there? Can I request Sanjay Merchant to please introduce? Over to Sanjay Merchant.
I don't think Bharat is there.
So please go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Professor Mani is a founding member of the ITM family, has been an associated with ITM for the last 29 years. He is acknowledged as one of the pillars of ITM and has been largely responsible for its phenomenal growth over the past 2 decades. In fact, it will be 3 decades now, into a highly quality service provider for the higher education domain. He is currently VP Institutional Development and Chief Mentor for all campuses across India. Professor Mani is an alumni of the prestigious Tata Institute of Social Sciences. He is a gold medalist of the MBA Human Resource stream. He's had very successful stints in Wipro in HR training and Tata Institute of Social Sciences as a full-time faculty before joining the ITM group. Not taking much of your time, I think that will be enough for the introduction. Back to you, Colonel sir.
Thank you. And this now floor is for Professor Mani. So I will request for Professor Mani to take the floor and deliver the talks. Thank you, and over to Professor Mani.
Namaskar, everybody, and good evening. And thank you, Colonel Mishra, for the invitation. And thank you, Sanjay, for those warm words of introduction. For me, it's a visit back to Pune again, though digitally, not physically. As Colonel rightly said, I had the pleasure of meeting a lot of the members of the Rotary Club last month when I had addressed them. And it's a pleasure to be back here in Pune this evening to interact with another group of students, parents, some colleagues from industry, academia. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. And what I propose to discuss today, as requested by Colonel, is to focus on career planning for life success. As all of us will agree, the simplest thought that is in everybody's mind, be it a child, a parent, an executive, or someone who is at the senior most levels of the organization, or even for that matter, a senior citizen or a housewife. We love to succeed in whatever we do. And therefore, as part of life, every one of us plans to succeed. I want to just quickly ask this question, though I know the answer myself and so do you. Does anyone in this meeting ever plan to fail? Do you ever make an effort to go to the airport and say that I want to miss the flight? Or do you say, I want to catch the flight? Do we say that I would like to go and attend a conference? Or do we plan to say that I do not want to attend the conference? So the simple starting point in life is we all plan to succeed. We never plan to fail. But I'd like to highlight to all of us here something very simple. And I repeat, we do not plan to fail, but unfortunately, we fail to plan. And if you get the meaning of what I'm saying, plan to fail, if you flip it over, is fail to plan. And I think many of us in life are guilty of this entire approach where we fail to plan. So my first submission to everyone out here, students, teachers, colleagues, is let us move on to a frame of mind where we plan to succeed, and this plan will be made possible by taking certain logical steps to achieve this success. And therefore, I'd like to highlight to you what are some of these important mantras for career planning so that one can achieve life success. The first and foremost that comes to my mind is develop an attitude of gratitude. All of us have gone through this very, very difficult experience in our lives over the last 9 months. And I think we should be grateful to God Almighty that we are all present here in this room in a Zoom setting, hale and hearty, trying to learn from each other. The attitude of gratitude is the first starting point when we talk about life success. Be grateful to the Lord Almighty. Be grateful to everyone who has made some positive impact in our lives. They have given us support at the time that we needed it most. It could be parents, it could be teachers, it could be our neighbors, and of course, our friends and relatives. Attitude of gratitude. The next thing that comes to my mind is be positive. Life will throw upon us a lot of challenges. There will be difficult circumstances. Things may not always work the way we wish it to be. But having said that, if one is able to take an approach of be positive, life becomes much more easier to tackle. We say this very often in lighter vein. It doesn't matter what your blood group is. It could be A negative, it could be O positive, it could be AB negative. Don't worry about all that. But your philosophy in life has to be positive. So just remember the alphabet B and put in the symbol of positive there, and always take this as a magic mantra which can take you miles ahead. The third most important thing that comes to mind is character. Let us remember that in any given situation, our entire behavior will reflect our character, whether it be our punctuality, whether it be the manner of speaking, whether it be respecting others. All this is visible through our character. And let us please remember always that character is something which cannot be taught in a classroom. Character is something which we acquire over a period of time. It could be a factor of the entire upbringing, our family values, what we rightly say in Hindi, our sanskar. Hindi में जो संस्कार कहते हैं, that is exactly what we talk about when we say character. So boys and girls and dear friends, I started by saying that when we are talking about career planning for life success, we need to remember that let's start the planning process. To start the planning process, we focus on three most fundamental things. A, the attitude of gratitude. B, for being positive. And C, character. And that's what we are experiencing now, even at this given point in time. We are using a digital platform to reach across to so many people across the country. Some of you sitting at home, some of you sitting together in a classroom perhaps, and some of you sitting in the offices. Digital has become the easiest way to learn at this given point in time. It's just that we should remember that digital is a way of life. Digital is not going to substitute the classroom. Digital is not going to replace the college, but digital is going to be a superb associate for every one of us in the learning process. So somewhere, what the world has learned in the last 11 months, faster than they would have ever experienced, is the power of digital learning. With that background, irrespective of whether you're in the 10th standard, 12th standard, graduation, or post graduation, I'd like to spend the next 15 minutes sharing with you what should be a sensible approach to career planning. I'll be very happy to answer questions at the end of the session, and I will allot a minimum of 30 minutes for the same. So as and when you think you have a question, please keep it in mind, put it somewhere in your book, put it in your chat box so that you can bring it to my attention at an appropriate time. As I mentioned to you somewhere, one of the most important things about career planning is start your career planning process when you're in the 10th standard. The reason why we say this is that after the 10th standard, all of us are aware we get a lot of career choices. And to put it in a capsule form, the choice of whether to pursue a science career, a commerce career, or an arts career, this entire thinking process begins after you complete your 10th standard. And the foundation of thinking that you lay in the 10th standard will take you right through the next 7 to 10 years of your education. Young boys and girls, don't start getting worried that I've already done 12 years of schooling. Don't tell me I have to do another 10 years of college. Well, the fact of the matter still stays. If you want to build up a career for yourself, to be successful as a company executive, to be successful as a lawyer, to be successful as an entrepreneur, you need to put in that little bit of effort for yourself. So as I mentioned to you a minute ago, you need to plan your career in college, where you could start choosing, is it going to be science? Is it going to be commerce? Or is it going to be arts? Today, the word arts is more commonly referred to as humanities because a lot of people confuse arts with art. Art is painting, sketching, drawing, calligraphy. We are here talking about an entire area of study called humanities. So if I'd like to come back to what I started saying, after 10th standard, make a career choice. Do I pursue the science careers, commerce careers, or arts careers? Based on this decision, start choosing subjects to study in the 11th and 12th and complete your 12th standard exam also. After which, you will start your professional education in a college. As most of us know, getting into a college of professional education calls for writing entrance examinations, calls for competing at a national level, and sometimes even an international level, because many students apply for courses from across the globe into colleges and universities in India. Therefore, the admissions that you will get after 12th standard into the professional courses will be based on your performance in the entrance tests. Boys and girls, maybe you're already aware that in order to get into careers related to medicine, you would look at the NEET entrance exam. For engineering careers, we look at the joint entrance exam, JEE. For careers in architecture, the entrance exam is called NATA. And if you were to become a scientist, you could get into the world famous institutions, one of which is also in Pune, called IISER, Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research. If you want to get into the chartered accountancy career, then the entrance exams are completely different. To get into a career in law, the entrance exam is the Common Law Aptitude Test, CLAT. As you realize, if you want to get into a specific career, you need to succeed in the entrance exam there in order to get a seat in the college of your choice. And that's precisely where we say, start planning what could be the direction your career wants to take. Otherwise, you might end up in a situation that you have to write 6 different entrance exams and find it extremely difficult to excel in all of them. It could make you a nervous wreck. And therefore, start planning at the 10th standard level, consolidate it by the 12th standard level. By the time you could decide, based on the direction your career wishes to go, you write only those particular entrance examinations. Now, I know, young boys and girls, it is sometimes very difficult to choose because you are quite young. You don't have all the information. And even if Google provides you all the information, you are not in a position to analyze that information and convert it to useful knowledge. Here is where the role of your teachers come in, the role of your parents come in. Do discuss your career options with your parents. Do discuss it with your teachers. And if your school has a counselor, he or she could be very, very helpful to you. Alternatively, you can look up at several websites which provide you information. Use that as starting point to understand what are the careers you are interested in. The approach is very simple. Read up about all careers, decide which career interests you, and go ahead in that direction. If a career doesn't interest you, please do not progress in that direction. I must put in a word of caution here. Please don't be carried away by what your friends are doing, what your neighbors are doing, what is called peer pressure. And it's my very humble request to all the parents who are assembled here in this meeting today. Please do not push your child into career choices they are not interested in. As a career counselor of over 30 years of experience, which is seen in the gray hair in my beard, I have met so many families, so many parents and children where the big depression sets in because the child is forced into careers that they are not interested in. They are unable to perform well. The parents develop anxiety, and the entire family goes through a big turmoil. I'm sorry if I was giving you a negative impression, but I wanted to give this message very strongly. Careers cannot be forced upon children. Please engage in a healthy discussion with the child. Look at what the child is interested in. Don't be worried about neighbors. Don't be worried about what someone else is doing. Every child is unique, and it is this unique talent, it is this unique potential in the child which we need to develop, to groom, to ensure that the child has a successful career. Of course, career counselors like me and many other who may be available in Pune or wherever you are joining in into this call, please consult a career counselor who can give you dispassionate advice. With the digital connectivity that you have, you can reach anybody in any location. You only need to know how to find them. Please ensure that you have a proper career guidance. I want to repeat, we in a rat race are often worried about what others are doing. We are often worried about log kya kahenge. We are worried about neighbor kya kar raha hai. We are worried about every 0.01% that we get. I sometimes am amused when the parents, instead of celebrating the fact that the child got 98.5%, would be in a mood of sorrow and condolence because the neighbor got 98.6%. Ladies and gentlemen, let us learn to celebrate success. Let us learn to celebrate what have been the efforts of our children. Let us learn to encourage them to give off their best. Efforts are what are most important. Sometimes the results are not in our control. There are factors beyond our control. And therefore, I must re-emphasize, let us treat each child as someone who's very, very keen to learn and develop his or her skill in areas of their interest and aptitude. तो मैं दोबारा एक बार बताना चाहता हूं, उस विषय में बच्चों को पढ़ने के लिए आप मजबूर न करें जिसमें उनको कोई दिलचस्पी नहीं हो. इससे काफी कुछ संकट हो सकती है बच्चे के मन में और आपके घर परिवार में. Please do not get into career choices based on what's happening around us. Sometimes many parents come and ask me, यार कौन सा करियर डिमांड में है? Now demand supply की बात नहीं होती है. This is not a fashion कि 2020 में ये फैशन था, 2021 में ये फैशन चला गया. Please first find out what the child is interested in. Subsequently, we can find a career which is most useful, most relevant, and most close to the interest area of the child. And I think all of us know when we enjoy doing something, we don't feel the strain of it. And that is where we say that if the child is taking a route which he or she likes, then the stress and strain is automatically much lesser. The next thing that I want to share is try to be more aware about the careers in the education system today. Traditionally, we used to say that if you do science, do take up the route of medical engineering. If you do commerce, do CA or law. And if you did arts, you should end up getting into music or psychology or painting or English literature. All these continue to be true, but then that's not it all. I must confess that if you sit down and research, you will find about 300 plus unique career options. My dear parents, boys and girls, I don't want to confuse you this evening, but I want to make you aware that career options are available in plenty. And let me share with you today that students who take a science route today are finding more and more satisfaction in taking up careers like architecture, design, becoming a scientist. Isn't India so proud of the wonderful achievements, be it in outer space, be it in medical research? We just read about the vaccine that has moved out of Pune to all over the country with so much pride over the last 48 hours on all social media platforms. The role of the scientist is so very crucial. The role of the doctor is very important. But as I mentioned to you here, careers like architecture, scientists are gaining more and more significance and respectability. In earlier days, we used to say commerce routes force you to become a chartered accountant or a lawyer. But today you can get into specialization in the field of management. In management itself, you could specialize in aspects of managing finance, managing stock markets, managing insurance. And all this has become so very, very important. A career in arts or humanities can make you a fashion designer, can make you a hotel management or a culinary expert, could put you onto a track where you become an economist or you become a counselor who tries to help people wade over their psychological problems. Career options have blossomed in plenty. I know that sometimes information overdose could lead to confusion, but that really doesn't matter. I believe that if you take a decision without being aware of the entire availability of courses and the entire consequences of that decision, it's not going to lead you on the path to success. I sometimes come across many parents who bring their child to me and say, वो 2 साल engineering पढ़ चुका है, आगे नहीं पढ़ना चाहता है, मैं क्या करूं? Unfortunately, the whole decision-making process is so important because all these routes that you get are one-way streets. If you take the engineering route, you can't jump halfway through and say, I'll do commerce. Nor can you jump halfway through and say, I want to do hotel management. These routes go on a certain track, which has been established over a period of 50 years as the soundtrack to that education approach. But if you need to change track, you will have to sacrifice what you studied earlier and start back afresh, which means you will lose time in the process. Time is a very, very expensive resource. People don't know the value of time because sometimes you're not able to measure it. We can't measure it in dollars and rupees. We, of course, measure it in minutes, hours, and seconds, but we don't know the value of the same. And please, therefore, I reiterate, let us look at career choices early enough. ये सोच लेना बहुत जरूरी है कि मैं किस दिशा में जाना चाहता हूं, so that you can plan the next steps in that direction. The third thing that we need to remember is it doesn't matter which career you do take. Please do not stop studying at bachelor's level. Do your master's. We always believe that the bachelor's level courses give you a foundation for the master's level courses. In the last 20 years or so, a lot of people, after completing bachelor's, go and take up jobs. They do get jobs, but over a period of time, they are not able to get the growth that they want in their career, because there are lots of people who are more qualified, who are more aware, who have more knowledge and application, that they are not able to compete with them. It is many of these people who have done their master's courses. So don't stop at bachelor's in management, do a master's in management. Don't stop at a bachelor's in design, do a master's in, let us say, animation design, graphic design, textile design, just to give you examples. If you have done a bachelor's in psychology, decide whether you want to do a master's in clinical psychology, counseling psychology, industrial psychology, and such. The list is endless. So, boys and girls, I'm repeating this particularly for you. जो भी पढ़ाई करें, बैचलर्स सिर्फ एक मकाम नहीं है, वो एक रास्ता है आगे बढ़ने के लिए. आगे बढ़ के हमको मास्टर्स करना है. And that is where you would say that to some extent the education process is complete. But please remember, mark my words, I said education process is complete. That doesn't mean the learning process is complete. Never stop learning. Someone rightly said, पैदा होते ही हम रोना सीखते हैं, and जब तक सांस हैं, we continue to live and we continue to learn till we live. Womb to tomb is what we say for the learning process. So never stop learning. You may put a full stop to education. I in fact say don't even do that. Just put a comma, put a pause, and continue the learning process so that the education goes on for a lifetime. Another point which I want to emphasize, which is very, very important, is please focus on developing your overall personality. ये काफ़ी नहीं है कि मुझे किताबी ज्ञान है, ये काफ़ी नहीं है कि मैं काफ़ी कुछ करना जानता हूँ, लेकिन it is equally important that I need to present myself in a proper manner to the people around me, to my colleagues in the office, to the family members, to people I meet at any gathering. And this entire approach is what is called developing your personality. Personality means how you speak, how you listen, how you make friends, how you work as a team, how you cope up with stress, how do you manage relationships, how do you interact with strangers. All this put together is personality. And please focus on developing your personality. We don't want bookworms. हम किताबी कीड़ा नहीं चाहते हैं. हम चाहते हैं कि जो भी बालक हो, बालिका हो, अच्छा से पढ़ लें और अपने आप को अच्छी तरह लोगों के सामने पेश कर सके. उनकी जो आत्मविश्वास है वो लोगों के सामने नजर आए. उनके बोलने की जो कॉन्फिडेंस है, सुनने की काबिलियत है, चार लोगों के साथ मिलजुल के काम करने की आदत जो हम बना लेते हैं, all this is called developing your personality. Your teachers are very good examples of those who have a wonderful personality. They not only take care of their families, they take care of you, so many children. And let's salute all our teachers. In the lockdown, they must have had maximum difficulty. They not only have to manage the home as usual, but they have to manage most of the family working from home. And then they have to work for you, the students, and ensure that your classes also go on schedule. Many a teacher would have also learned in this period how to teach online. And this is where I said, education में full stop कभी नहीं होता है. Education में सिर्फ comma होता है. We continue to progress And that is where the entire concept of learning assumes a lot of significance. Before I take a pause so that I can allot time for all of you to ask your questions, so that I can help you clear doubts on your career planning for life success, please remember two more things that will help you succeed in life. Among these two most important things is try to create a brand for yourself, which means don't worry about what others are doing. You are unique. You are special. भगवान ने हम सबको खास बनाया है, एक मकसद से बनाया है. We have a certain contribution that we need to make to our lives, to our family, and to the society we live in. Don't get depressed if you don't get into an IIM or an IIT. You can go to any good institution and do very well in life if you put in that effort. I'm not devaluing the top institution. They are top. They are excellent. They have outstanding teachers. They have great facilities. But let's remember, what makes them greatest is the students who study there. And who are the students? आप सब लोग जो आज इस सेमिनार में मेरे साथ बैठे हैं. भले आप कोई भी संस्था में पढ़ाई करो, आपका एक ही उद्देश्य होना है कि मैं पढ़ाई में अच्छा से करूंगा. मैं अपना पूरा एफर्ट्स उस दिशा में अगर डाल सकूं तो अपने आप success will come your way. And this is where I'm repeating. You have to be known by your competence, your kabiliyat, your performance, your attitude, your basic behavior, your character. मैं अगर किसी कॉलेज में जाऊं और चाहूं कि मैं 2 बच्चों को नौकरी दूं अपने कंपनी में, तो मैं नौकरी 2 बच्चों को देता हूं, जो बालक बालिकाओं को देता हूं. मैं कॉलेज को थोड़ी ना नौकरी देता हूं. I go to a college because it is of a good quality, but I select somebody from the college because the students are of a good quality. So therefore, look at your own brand. आपका जो भी नाम हो, जैसे मुझे स्क्रीन पे नजर में आ रहा है, I guess they are students. If you are not, you are a learner, as I said. If it is Shweta, I must know what is special about Shweta. What is special about Nivedita? What is special about Parul? What makes Ayushi so special? It is this that will ultimately determine how successful you are in your career. Last but not the least, the most important life lesson for career success is humility. Never ever believe that the world will come to an end without you. The world has been in existence without you and me. The world will continue to be in existence without you and me. If we are there, we can contribute to making the world a better place. And that is what you and me should try to do always. We are important to the world. That is why we are here. But we must make our best efforts to contribute to the world, to ensure that the world we are living in is a better place. We take care of issues like conservation. We have to ensure that we are taking care of our environment. We are taking care of our cleanliness. स्वच्छ भारत सिर्फ कहने के लिए नहीं है, करने के लिए है. Every one of us has to be responsible. 2 दिन झंडा लेके स्वच्छ भारत का नारा लगाने से भारत स्वच्छ नहीं होने वाला है. It is you and me who have to take the responsibility for that. And therefore, the biggest lesson that I think we should remember is humility. Please remember that we should do our best for the world around us. We should look at everybody as a source of learning. Never ever believe that you are better than everybody else. Everybody is good. But who is best? Let others decide. You don't decide. अगर हम अपने आप को इतना अच्छा समझने लगे तो हम उसको घमंड कहते हैं. लेकिन अगर लोग हमें अच्छा समझते हैं तो लोग हमारी प्रशंसा करते हैं. That is called praise. I am happy to receive praise, but I am not happy to be known as a proud Gamandi person. And that is the difference of a person who is humble, who practices humility and tries to do his best for anyone and everyone. And the last concluding note out here is never lose a chance to offer a helping hand to anyone around us. All of us sometimes are right in school so competitive. हर मार्क की हमको चिंता है. अक्सर हमारे नोट्स हम किसी को नहीं देते हैं. कहते मेरा नोट्स पढ़ के उसको ज्यादा मार्क मिल जाए तो भले मिले, आपका कोई नुकसान तो नहीं हुआ ना. Please remember, what we do in life for others is very important. You may help your neighbor who needs to buy some medicines because he or she is very old. You may decide to help your maidservant's child who cannot speak English and you try to help that child. You may offer to do shopping along with your mother so that you can carry the vegetables when you get back home. ये छोटी छोटी बातें हैं लेकिन बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण बातें हैं, बहुत ही अहम बातें हैं. It just confirms that we should have the spirit in us to help. I'm sure in COVID times, you have tried to help people around you. And if you have, pat yourself in the back for that. And if you haven't, अभी भी मौका है. बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जो हमारे जैसे खुश नसीब नहीं हैं. अभी भी उनके घरों में काफी संकट आए हैं. जितना हो सके अपनी तरफ से जो मदद कर सके, do it. आप लोग रोटरी संस्था से जुड़े हुए हैं, शायद आप बहुत कुछ कर चुके हैं, but never lose an opportunity to do one more thing, because I've always believed you become successful by helping others become successful. हम अगर सक्सेसफुल होना चाहते हैं तो उसका एक सिंपल सा तरीका है. सबको हम अगर कामयाब बनाने में मदद करें तो हमारी कामयाबी अपने आप आ जाए. On that note, I would like to pause. Thank you very much for listening to me patiently. जैसा मैंने कहा था, और एक कम से कम आधा घंटा है हमारे पास. आपके सवालों का जवाब देने के लिए मैं यहीं पे हूँ. प्लीज चेकअप विद कर्नल कि आप अपने सवाल मुझसे कैसे पूछेंगे, and then we can continue the discussion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Mani. Speechless, stunning, superb. Whatsoever we add adjective, it is said that every determination is negation. So I am not going to determine, I am going to leave on the audience participants. The one thing which I would like to share with you, my experience has been, joining has been in great number and leaving equally same. But today I am finding difficulty because this Zoom, allows 100. So there are so many participants who could not join. So it is sometime coming 100, sometime coming 99. So I am telling them, please wait and be online. So that is one thing. Second thing which I would like to share, I have already gone for Facebook Live, which I will be sharing to those who have missed it. आपके सामने में एक बात कह रहा हूं, आप जिनके करीब होते हैं वो बड़े खुश नसीब होते हैं. आप जिनके करीब होते हैं वो बड़े खुश नसीब होते हैं. आपका मिलना और आपसे मिलना, आप किसको नसीब होते हैं, आप किसको नसीब होते हैं. ये बड़े सौभाग्य की बात है. प्रोफेसर मणि, आप जैसे लोग जुड़े और हमारे जो पेरेंट्स हैं, टीचर्स हैं, रिवर साइडर्स हैं, बच्चे हैं, उनको आपने आज संबोधित किया. अभी जो सेशन आपका क्वेश्चन आंसर का सेशन है, उसके लिए मैं इनवाइट करना चाहूंगा रोटेरियन उमेश कुमार जालान, जो हमारे डायरेक्टर फाउंडेशन एंड कंप्लायंस है. सो ओवर टू उमेश जी टू मॉडरेट द सेशन फॉर क्वेश्चन आंसर.
Good evening to President Colonel Misra, to our Professor RSS Mani, who is the speaker of the evening, and to all the participants. I would also welcome my colleague, school friend, Mr. Mahesh Kumar Agarwal, who is the Honorary Secretary of the School of Gyan Bharati, Kolkata, who has made this school. And Mahesh, I would like to tell you that whosoever missed the session, I will ensure that I will share the recording of the session to you so that the students and teachers who could not catch up with the session would take the benefit of the session. Okay. And today it's a era of specialization, and Professor Mani has very well explained to us.
Umesh ji, please go for question answer session.
Yeah.
Moderate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Direct.
So Professor Mani has very well explained to us that how we can have the career progression in our life. We are lucky that career counseling is now available. In our time when we were making the career, we have not heard about any career counselor who could have guided us for a career.
सही बात है.
With this note, I would invite the question and answer session. So I invite all the participants, whosoever has got any question to Professor RSS Mani, he can either raise his hand or put in the chat box, and one by one we'll take up the questions. Thank you.
So I notice Rahul Kumar Agarwal has a question. Rahul, you can unmute and speak. Rahul, you can unmute and speak. Unmute and speak.
Sir, if anybody were,
Yeah, go ahead, Rahul. Go ahead, please.
sir, if anybody wants to start a business, he don't like to work under anybody. So, and the society is blaming him. Don't go like this.
Okay. तो अगर अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना चाहो, सबसे पहले उसके लिए एक बेसिक पढ़ाई की जरूरत है. या तो आप मैनेजमेंट की पढ़ाई कर लो या कॉमर्स की पढ़ाई कर लो. उसके बाद कैसे बिजनेसमैन बनना है इसकी भी पढ़ाई होती है. दिस इज कॉल्ड स्टडीज रिलेटेड टू एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. दिस इज कॉल्ड स्टडीज रिलेटेड टू मैनेजिंग स्मॉल बिजनेसेस. ये पढ़ाई भी आप कर लो. अक्सर लोग बिजनेस में क्यों हेजिटेट करते हैं, उसकी वजह यह है कि अगर हम बिजनेस करें और हमारी बिजनेस प्रॉफिटेबल न हो तो नुकसान झेलने की काबिलियत हम में है कि नहीं. हर घर में ये काबिलियत नहीं होती है. इसलिए वो कहते हैं कि कंपनी में काम करो, मंथली आपको तनख्वाह मिल जाएगी, जिंदगी गुजर जाएगी, कोई टेंशन वाली बात नहीं है. लेकिन अगर आप फिर भी बिजनेस करना चाहो, जैसा मैंने कहा था, अपनी पूरी पढ़ाई कर लो, इससे अच्छा फाउंडेशन मिलेगा. उसके बाद आप आगे चलकर अपनी बिजनेस कर सकते हो, अपनी पैरों पे खड़े हो सकते हो. लेकिन एक बात मैं आपको सावधान करना चाहता हूं, मुझे किसी के नीचे काम करना पसंद नहीं है, मैं किसी के अंडर काम नहीं कर सकता हूं. ये सोच मेरे हिसाब से गलत है. प्लीज रिमेंबर, अगर हर इंसान यही सोचने लगे तो आपके बिजनेस में आपके नीचे कौन काम करेगा? So please do not have this thought process. We should learn to work with each other. We should learn to work below each other if required. If I have to report to somebody, doesn't matter. I will learn in the process. So मैं खुश हूं कि आप बिजनेस करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन मैंने कह दिया आपको, इस सोच से आप थोड़ा सावधान रहे. I read a next question here. How can they focus if somebody is facing a major family problem? How can they focus on their study? I'm sorry to hear that you have a family problem, but I think you have to first discuss with your parents and find a solution to that problem. It's impossible for me to give you an answer because I don't even know you, and sitting so many miles away, I cannot offer a solution. But find a solution. मैं मानता हूं कि बोलने से सुलह हो जाती है. हम अक्सर अपने मन में इतने सारे अनकही बातें रखते हैं, इस वजह से हम अपना प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं कर पाते. तो मेरी मानिए, डिस्कस कर लीजिए, आपको सोल्यूशन मिल जाएगी। उसके बाद आप अपने पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दें। फिर भी आपको कोई गहरी तकलीफ हो, आप कोई काउंसलर से मिलें, और यदि वो भी आपको हेल्प नहीं कर सकें, आप कर्नल से बात करके दोबारा मेरे पास आने की कोशिश करें।
Sure,
But
sure.
प्लीज ट्राई योर बेस्ट टू सॉल्व योर फैमिली प्रॉब्लम, बिकॉज मैं मानता हूं ये घर की बात है, हम तो पराए हैं, हम तो बाहर वाले हैं। आपकी घर की बात आप सुलझाओ, ये बातचीत से जरूर हो सकती है, ये मेरा मानना है। The second question further there is it good to do a dual degree? I believe it is better to do a specialized degree. Don't chase a dual degree. कभी कभी ऐसे हो जाता है कि ड्यूअल डिग्री में you become the jack of all trades and master of none. आप बहुत सारे विषयों के बारे में थोड़ा थोड़ा जानते हो, लेकिन किसी भी एक विषय के बारे में आपको पूरी ज्ञान नहीं है, तो आप नौकरी किस एरिया में करोगे, ये एक परेशानी हो जाती है। सो आई वुड बिलीव अवॉइड अ ड्यूअल डिग्री, फाइंड आउट विच इज योर प्राइमरी एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट and continue your studies in that direction. Karan Singh, you have a question. Unmute and speak.
Good evening, sir. Sir, my name is Karan Singh, sir. Sir, I want to ask you something about कि सर जैसे मेरा फ्रेंड है राहुल अग्रवाल सर, वो एक बिजनेस मटेरियल इंसान है। अगर हम उसके देखा देखी में हम भी बोले कि अगर वो बिजनेस कर सकता है तो हम क्यों नहीं कर सकते। तो एक बिजनेस, एक हर इंसान सर बिजनेस करने के लिए नहीं होता और हर इंसान एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए नहीं होता। तो वो चीज अपने अंदर आदमी कैसे ढूंढ सकता है कि मेरे अंदर कौन सा मटेरियल है।
ओके, बिजनेसमैन होने के लिए मैं मानता हूं 2-3 चीजें बहुत ही जरूरी हैं। एक तो आप रिस्क लेने से डरते नहीं हो। ये रिस्क टेकिंग एबिलिटी इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इफ यू वांट टू टेक बिजनेस, बिकॉज when you want to do a business, you're taking a big risk, and this is something you need to remember. Second is persistence. Persistence का मतलब है try till you succeed. हर बिजनेस में डे 1 को आपको सक्सेस नहीं मिलेगी। आप सिंपलेस्ट चीज सोचो, आपने तय कर लिया कि मैं 100 मास्क बनाऊंगा और उसे मैं बेचूंगा, मैं ट्रैफिक सिग्नल पे मास्क बेचूंगा। 100 मास्क आपने बना लिए, ये जरूरी नहीं कि उसी दिन आपके 100 मास्क बिक जाएं। कभी कभी ऐसा हो सकता है कि और 40 लोगों को वही आइडिया आया हो और आप ट्रैफिक सिग्नल पे ट्रैफिक कम और मास्क बेचने वाले ज्यादा नजर में आ जाए। So what I'm trying to tell you is, in business, 2 things are very, very important. One is your ability to take risks. Second is persistence. Try till you succeed. And this is something which is not easy. If these
Sir,
are 2
one more.
qualities which you have with you, then you can look at doing business. Can you put on your video, please? We are not able to see you, and I don't know where you are in this group.
Sir, I am here, sir, right now. Sir, good evening, sir.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Karan.
Sir, I have to ask you something about one more कि सर हर इंसान एक जैसे ही सोचता है, लेकिन बस मेरे को लगता है कि वो एक इंसान सर कर लेता है और एक इंसान सिर्फ सोचने में लग जाता है। क्या ये बात सही है?
सही बात है, सही बात है। हम कहते हैं इंग्लिश में, डोंट डू सो मच एनालिसिस दैट इट लीड्स टू पैरालिसिस। उसका मतलब है इतना सोचते मत
Yes,
रहो,
sir.
इतना सोचते मत रहो कि 2 कदम आगे भी नहीं बढ़ाए। You have to think, but you also have to learn how to put it into action. तो सोचना एक बात है, करना दूसरी बात है। जो कामयाब इंसान है वो दोनों चीजें करता है सही डोज में। You have to learn how to think, how to plan, but you also have to learn how to implement what you plan. That combination is what will lead to career success.
Sir.
I'd like to now move on to somebody whose screen says Galaxy J7 Prime. आपका नाम हमको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। Please ask your question after telling us your name.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Are
Please
you getting
put
my
on your
voice?
video. Please put on your video.
Hello, sir. Sir, good evening,
Yes,
sir.
please tell us your name.
So my
Good
name is
evening.
Dev Gupta. My name is
Okay.
Dev Gupta. and I'm
Okay.
from Kolkata, sir.
Okay.
So my question is, what if we need to change our career means stream after 12th? Can you please tell me about that? If we want to change it.
What are you doing right now will help me answer that question better.
Sir, I'm doing science right now.
All right. So the good news is after doing 12 science, you can change your career effortlessly because from science, you can go to commerce. From science, you can go to arts. From science, you can go to humanities, or you can continue to study in science. So don't worry about changing. But now the most important question is, change करना सोच लिया है, लेकिन कहाँ जाना है?
Sir,
क्योंकि
commerce.
इस बार आप गलती नहीं कर सकते हो. If you make a mistake this time, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to stabilize in your career. So do your research. Don't say only commerce. Commerce के बाद क्या करना है? Law करना है, chartered accountancy करना है, management करना है. आगे की सोचो. सिर्फ कल की मत सोचो, परसों की भी सोचो. Because only then can you take the right steps in your career direction. So commerce करना है is fine, but think about what to do after you do commerce.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So
good.
one more thing I want to ask.
Go ahead.
Sir, I'm a patient of overthinking, sir. It's a very major problem for me because I
Okay.
think very much.
What?
I think very over. You know, sir, in
अभी मैंने
anything.
कहा ना,
Yes, sir.
too much analysis leads to paralysis. Right?
Yes, sir.
That's exactly what is happening to you. I have a very simple solution जो हमारे संस्कार से आती है, भारतीय संस्कार में बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण. Please practice yoga. Please practice meditation and see how your mind changes for the good. Do this immediately. I'm not saying that you have to do yoga for so many hours a day. Just set aside 30 minutes a day and see how yoga can help you to a very, very great extent to solve this problem of your mind. So don't worry. Take it up in the right spirit. Move on into doing commerce as long as you decide आगे चल के क्या करना है. All the best. I see another question in the chat box from Sakshi Singh, who says, I want to make a habit of book reading for personal development, but after 1 or 2 days, I lose my motivation and effort. Yeah, this happens to many people, but I think now you should not complain. You have books on the digital format. You have books on the app. You have books in the form of audio. You have video books. जब इतनी सारी वैरायटी हो, मूवी मत देखो, कोई भी बुक का मूवी देखो. The oldest and the most popular books in the world have been made into movies. And after all, I think all of us know, काफी movies जो हैं, उनकी जो कहानियां हैं, शायद वो किसी की जिंदगी की कहानी है, या शायद किसी ने कोई किताब से लिया होगा. But of course, Sakshi, as they rightly say, हम घोड़े को पानी तक ले जा सकते हैं, लेकिन पीने के लिए मजबूर नहीं कर सकते. We can take a horse to the water, but we can't force the horse to drink the water. Try your best. Try different methods. If you feel sometimes it is boring, then try to use another method of reading. And last but not the least, there are so many book reading clubs, even online. If you don't like to read, you can at least listen when somebody is reading. You can discuss a book after reading it. Sometimes we come across book clubs where they say that you can read one chapter, other friends will read other chapters, and at the end of the day, all of you will get together and discuss and describe each chapter. That is a good way of reading as a group, reading as a team, so that you get the value of the book, and at the same time, you don't get bored of reading that book. All right, what else? I'm very confused in my career choosing because I'm not sure what to choose, is a question that I have here. This question is from Dia Kaur. Don't worry. Dia, I can tell you that at least half the people who are attending this Zoom meeting are equally confused. उनको कहने की हिम्मत नहीं है, उनको यकीन करने की जो सहन शक्ति है वो नहीं है. Don't worry if you are confused about your career. I'll be more worried if you are not thinking about your career. अगर आप कुछ नहीं सोच रहे हो तो मुझे ज्यादा परेशानी होगी. जबकि आपके मन में कंफ्यूजन है, इसका मतलब है आप सोच रहे हो. Wonderful beginning. So I can see a couple of more people putting in the chat box, I'm also confused. कोई परेशानी की जरूरत नहीं है. I repeat, आप कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं, इसका मतलब है कि आप सोच रहे हैं. सोचने से ही आपको समस्या का हल मिलेगा. What you should do is, as I said again, talk to your teacher, talk to your parents, and if you don't find the answers from them, because they may also always not have the answers. ये जरूरी नहीं कि हर सवाल का जवाब हर एक के पास हो. कभी कभी अगर मुझे किसी सवाल का जवाब नहीं मालूम तो मैं कहूंगा कि मुझे नहीं मालूम, मैं पता करके बताऊंगा. It is very important to remember that try to first collect information, try to clarify the doubt in your mind, after which take a decision. Otherwise, go meet a career counselor. And I must tell you, there are so many resources available online. You just have to Google, you will find career options, you will find career guides, you will find information about कौन से career में क्या होता है. हम जब समझते हैं, मान लो एक लड़की है जो कहती है कि मुझे एयर होस्टेस बनना है. एयर होस्टेस बनना तो काफी बहुत ही ग्लैमरस नौकरी है. आप समझते हैं कि मैं विमान में उड़ूंगी, हर बार एक एक नया देश देखने का मौका मिलेगा, बहुत अच्छा रहेगा. करेक्ट. लेकिन एयर होस्टेस का काम इतना आसान नहीं है. एयर होस्टेस क्या करते हैं? जब हम फ्लाइट में हो हमारी देखरेख करते हैं, और ये काम इतना आसान नहीं है. And I always say this for fun. If you want to take up a career as an air hostess, please start learning how to handle dishes, how to fold clothes, how to take care of people right at your own home. हम घर में एक काम नहीं करते हैं, बाहर जाके कैसे करेंगे? So please remember, confusion is welcome. Confusion का मतलब ये है कि आप सोच रहे हैं, जितना आप सोचो उतना आपके मन में जो प्रश्न हैं वो सारे मिट जाएंगे और अपने आप हल आ जाएंगे. So please remember, confusion never worries me, but it is not thinking that worries me. In India, so many people prefer government job instead of private. Many people give us preference according to our jobs. Which job is good? Please tell me, sir. Both the jobs are good. I know there's a very hidden question in this. कभी कभी कहते हैं जब कुछ घरों में कि लड़का प्राइवेट सेक्टर में काम कर रहा है तो अच्छी बात है, हमारी लड़की हम शादी में उनको देने के लिए तैयार हैं. Now this is very very funny. यकीन मानिए, मैं शादी करते वक्त कभी ये नहीं सोचते कि आप प्राइवेट सेक्टर में हो कि आप पब्लिक सेक्टर में हो. हम ये सोचते हैं कि आप अच्छे इंसान हो कि नहीं, आपकी परिवार कैसी है, आपका संस्कार कैसा है. That is very important. So please entirely focus on your career. Do you want to become a scientist? Would you like to become a author? Would you like to become a designer? Will you like to work in a hotel? And whatever you do, do it well. And then decide about whether to join a private company or a government organization. Everybody works hard. Even in a government organization, they work hard. In a private organization, they work hard. So please don't get worried about यहाँ काम करना है कि वहाँ काम करना है. इस चीज पे ध्यान दे कि मुझे कौन सा काम करना है. For example, if you do your management degree, you will get to work in the private sector. You will end up being what they call a manager in a private company. You will grow to become general manager, vice president, president. Similarly, if you join the government sector, you could join as an officer. You become a civil services officer. You become an IAS officer. You become a police officer. You become a customs officer. And this is a job of great prestige because you're not only working for yourself, you're working towards building the nation. So both jobs are of high respect. सिर्फ इस चीज पे ध्यान दें कि मुझे किस तरह का नौकरी करना है. I want to study a lot of subjects. So what should I take so much of time then that I'll work on my career? So Khushi, first decide what is the basic subject you want to study. Is your area of interest in science? Is it in commerce or is it in humanities? Start from there. आपको अगर फिजिक्स में इंटरेस्ट हो, फर्स्ट स्टडी फिजिक्स, कंप्लीट योर बैचलर्स इन फिजिक्स, डू योर मास्टर्स इन फिजिक्स, देन डू योर डॉक्टरेट इन फिजिक्स. जब आप मास्टर्स और डॉक्टरेट करने लगो, आपके मन में ये विचार आएगा कि मुझे कौन से स्पेशलाइजेशन में जाना है. डू आई डू नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी? डू आई डू एटॉमिक फिजिक्स? शुड आई डू न्यूक्लियर केमिस्ट्री? शुड आई डू स्पेस रिसर्च? ये सब बड़ी बड़ी चीजें हैं, लेकिन इन तक पहुंचने के लिए आपकी जो सरल बेसिक चीजें हैं आपको पहले तय करना है. अगर आपको इन दिशाओं में जाना है तो आप कॉमर्स की पढ़ाई के साथ नहीं जा सकते हो. आपको साइंस करना है, फिजिक्स में दिलचस्पी होना है. यू शुड हैव अ फ्लेयर फॉर मैथमेटिक्स. Only then can you progress on these routes. So please decide the basic area first, then decide what should be the specialization area over a period of time. Another interesting question is it good to study after graduation and then start working towards masters? मेरा ये मानना है कि आप पढ़ाई पूरी खत्म करो, फिर नौकरी पे चले जाओ. मेरा ये तजुर्बा है कि एक बार नौकरी में लग गए तो पढ़ाई से मन छूट जाती है. यू डोंट फील लाइक स्टडी. बेटर कंप्लीट योर बैचलर्स, कंप्लीट योर मास्टर्स एंड देन डिसाइड what is it that you want to be exactly working in your career. Be it a boy, be it a girl, it doesn't matter. And dear parents, if some of you are listening to me very carefully, please ensure that your child, especially the girl child, completes her education and is able to stand on her own feet. It is our moral responsibility as parents that every child should be independent, should be able to earn their own living. आप ये मत सोचिएगा कि लड़की है शादी तो करना है. लड़की को इतना काबिल बनाएं कि भले वो शादी करके खुश रहे, मौका की अगर जरूरत पड़े तो वो अपने पैरों पे खड़े हो जाएं, अपनी फैमिली की रक्षा करें, अपनी फैमिली की भलाई के लिए 2 कदम 4 कदम उठा सके. This is very, very important in India because it's very sad, and I read this yesterday in a beautiful WhatsApp message. They say in India, aksar, we do not want a girl child, but when we don't have a girl child, we look out all over the neighborhood कि कन्या पूजा के लिए हम लड़की कहाँ से खोजें. भाई जब लड़की आपके घर में हो सकती है, why do you not have that happily? I know this is not a session about boys versus girls or child marriage or women empowerment, but when there are so many students here and so many parents, please empower the girl child कि अपने पैरों पे खड़े हो सके. वो उस काबिलियत को इस्तेमाल करे कि नहीं, it's not important. Make her employable. Whether she uses that to gain employment today, tomorrow, day after is not a problem, but make her employable. That is very, very important. Lack of confidence है मुझे, क्या करूं? सबसे पहले ये कहना बंद कर दो कि मुझे lack of confidence है. सुबह उठते ही शीशे के सामने जाओ और कहो मैं कॉन्फिडेंट हूं, और कहते जाओ मैं कॉन्फिडेंट हूं. And please remember the first lesson which I told you, have that attitude of gratitude. Why don't you have confidence? Sorry to ask you, God has given you so much. You're fit and fine. You're able to walk on your own feet. You're able to do everything on your own. You are independent. You're not dependent on somebody. Start with all the positives. Count your blessings. इतनी सब कुछ है हमारे पास, पहले वो समझ के आप खुश रहिएगा. Unfortunately, the problem with us is we always worry about what we don't have and we are not grateful for what we have. जो हमारे पास नहीं है हम उसकी शिकायत करते हैं। कभी एक बार हमने उस विषय पे खुशी प्रकट की है कि हमारे पास क्या है? घर में खाना खाते हैं, नमक नहीं है तो चिल्लाते हैं, लेकिन खाना अच्छा था 2 बार बोलते हैं घर में मम्मी को या किसी को भी। Have we ever learned to praise? You know, there's a very beautiful sentence in English. They say, don't catch people doing something wrong. Catch them doing something right. अच्छाई पे ध्यान दो। हमारी अक्सर ये सोच है हम बुराई पे ध्यान देते हैं। And we end up in a situation that we find fault with everybody around us. You know, एक बहुत ही अच्छी बात एक ऋषि मुनि ने कहा था कि जब हम दूसरों की तरफ उंगली उठाते हैं, दूसरों की तरफ उंगली उठाते हैं, 3 उंगली अपनी तरफ है, एक उंगली तो ऊपर वाला है, आप भले उसको किसी भी नाम से पुकारें। When you point fingers at people, please remember 3 fingers are still pointed back towards you. So take life in a positive manner. Stop saying I don't have confidence and see the world of difference it makes to yourself. Start with this simple thing and it will help you to a great extent in life. Is being a psychologist or a counselor good? I don't want any child like me to face any problem. I want to become a child psychologist. बहुत ही उम्दा विचार है। मैं इनको शाबाशी देना चाहता हूं कि इतना अच्छा विचार है। ये समझ के चलना बहुत अच्छी बात है कि हमने जो संकट झेली हैं, हो सके तो हम ये प्रार्थना करें कि दूसरा कोई इसी संकट से न गुजरे। We must always try to help people from our experiences so that they do not make the same mistakes that we made, that they do not go through the same trauma that we went through, that they do not face the same difficulties that we experienced. And isn't that why I said somewhere right in the beginning that we become successful by helping others become successful? So this thought process is fantastic. Please continue to think in that same direction, that it doesn't matter if I could not do something right, but today if I have learned my lessons and I can help somebody do it right, I must make that effort for that person. That's a wonderful thought process. I must compliment you on that. I see the next question which has come up, and that is, growing minds have many problems. I agree with you. Growing minds have many problems. But the biggest problem is growing minds don't know where to discuss these problems. Growing minds have preconceived ideas about what is right and what is wrong. Growing minds are worried about log kya kahenge. Simplest solution, please discuss among your friends. What are friends for? They are meant to share joys and sorrows. They are meant to share difficulties and anxieties. जितना आप अपने अंदर उस प्रॉब्लम को रखोगे, आपका दम घुट जाएगा, आपका मन एकदम संकट में आ जाएगा. So the best way to face up such problems of growing is to please ensure that you discuss these problems first with your friends, could be with your family, could be with a counselor. But please decide in your mind that I am going to solve this problem. That's the most important. I told you right in the beginning, do you ever plan to fail? Do you plan to fail an exam? Do you plan to miss the bus? Do you plan to miss half the movie? You always plan to succeed. You plan to pass the exam. You plan to watch the full movie. You plan to catch the bus or train on time so that you can go to your native place to meet your parents. So think positively. That itself can be a fantastic beginning in this entire journey of restoring your own confidence. Colonel, I see the questions in the chat box are done. If you come across any questions or yeah,
you can go ahead one or two more questions, no problem.
Very good. I also noticed somebody saying that thank you for your advice. I promise to bounce back. Wonderful. हम यही चाहते हैं. Let's remember, you are responsible for your success or failure. Please do not blame others. We ever have this bad habit. If things go well, we say मैंने किया. If things go wrong, we say उसने किया, इस वजह से गलती हो गई.
True.
Please be responsible for your successes and failure. We are there to guide you. We are there to help you. We are there to counsel you. But you must take responsibility for your lives. You must take responsibility for your career. And that is where I said a career choice is a very, very sensitive choice. It's a family matter. Parents, I have a request. Please do not discuss careers beyond the house. आप किसी शादी में गए, don't start talking to anybody. अरे यार मेरा लड़का 12th पास हो गया यार, बता क्या करना है. We have this bad habit of discussing careers in a social function. Don't. Because the man who's advising you, the woman who's advising you may not know enough. They are only sharing their experience, and their experience may not always be the correct experience. If you want advice, check online, read up the information that is there, visit a counselor, and then you can get more authentic information. I have another question which come here, which says, I want to be an engineer to gather money and then invest in shares. Wonderful. I first like the fact that you want to become an engineer, earn money, and then invest in shares, because you would have earned some money for yourself, save half the money for a rainy day, save half the money for a sankat, and then invest in shares. As they always say, keep a backup, keep a plan B. अगर हम सक्सेसफुल हुए बहुत अच्छी, अगर नहीं हुए तो कोई बात नहीं, हमारे पास प्लान बी है. Don't invest all your money in one place. That is where we say that when you do business, grow steadily, grow step by step, take calculated risks, and you will succeed. And I like the fact that you want to start your business with your own money. That's a very, very progressive thinking. Your parents are there to support you, but it's always welcome that you learn to stand on your feet over a period of time. There are some people who are asking about making a career in the film industry as their passion is singing and dancing. Very good. See, the career in the film industry traditionally has not really asked for any qualification. Of course, the Film and Television Institute in Pune is the oldest institution in the country which can train you for getting into films. You also have the Satyajit Ray Institute in Calcutta. These are great institutions. Today, we have many institutions, including in Mumbai, like the Xavier's Institute of Communication, which helps you build your careers in media, design, etc. But please remember, you need to have a basic qualification. Otherwise, just singing and dancing could be a very risky proposition. Because जैसा आप सोचते हो कि आप singing and dancing में अच्छे हैं, ऐसे हजारों लाखों बच्चे सोचते हैं. I'm sure you know that television में 15 शो चल रहे हैं singing और dancing की. इतनी कला वहां नजर में आती है. आप succeed हो पाएंगे कि नहीं is a matter of time. So always have a qualification and then try to pursue in that direction of the film industry so that you have a plan B in case it doesn't succeed. Interesting question. Can we make a mistake again? Boys and girls, I'm sure none of us are planning that I will make 4 mistakes today, 7 tomorrow, परसों मैं 12 mistake करूंगा. No one thinks like that. Mistakes happen. But please remember, treat the mistake as an incident, learn the lesson and go ahead. That's very important. The mistake is an opportunity to learn a lesson and progress further. A mistake is an event. A mistake is not a person. Don't say, उसको कुछ नहीं आता है. There's nobody जिसको कुछ नहीं आता है. इसको गाना नहीं आता है, उसको बजाना नहीं आता है, इसको बोलना नहीं आता है, उसको लिखना नहीं आता है, is acceptable to me. Everybody cannot be expert in everything. But don't say उसको कुछ नहीं आता है. That is foolish. And therefore, Making a mistake, nothing wrong. But please remember, every mistake should teach you a lesson. Now don't tell me कि मैं रोज एक mistake करूंगा ताकि मैं एक lesson सीख सकूं. That's not the way to success. Don't target to make mistakes. Avoid making mistakes, but you can always learn the lesson from the mistakes. How do I avoid making mistakes? I plan better. I think better. I decide what to do step by step. I consult my teacher. I consult my parents. I try to move in a systematic manner to ensure that I achieve the goal that I have set out for myself. Someone says, yes, sometimes God gives us good memory, good thinking, but also gives us a bad day so that we can learn some lesson. बहुत अच्छी सोच है. I appreciate what you're saying. So lessons are learned from mistakes is one of the good lessons that we have all learned today. Some people want to know that time is running out. How can they connect with me if they want some help? You can reach across to Colonel and he will tell you how you can reach across to me.
Sure, I will do that, Professor Mani. Sure, I will do that.
Thank you very much, everybody, for your patience and attention. बहुत अच्छा लगा आप लोगों से मिलकर. अगर आप कोशिश करेंगे तो जरूर कामयाब हो सकते हैं. Please remember, everything is in the mind. हम जो सोचते हैं वो कर सकते हैं. हम में उतनी शक्ति है. भगवान ने उतनी काबिलियत हमें दी है. We must put in our best efforts and success will surely come your way. Thank you very much, Colonel. Back to you.
Thank you. Grand salute to you, Professor Mani. The session is very live. Everybody is enjoying, and I'm seeing my Facebook live. Not many people have already joined, and I will be. In fact, it is being recorded also. So, recording as well as the Facebook live, I will be connecting to all the participants, and they can share further to their groups and family friends. Not taking much time. Now, I would like to invite Miss Nita Pasricha. She is from St. Miraj School. You must have heard about Dada J.P. Vaswani, and he is the one who has
Yes.
inspired me in my life and inspired so many. So, not taking much time, I would like to invite Miss Nita Pasricha to extend formal vote of thanks. Over to Miss Nita Pasricha.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our dear Dada J.P. Vaswani had rightly said, gratitude is appreciation, gratitude is goodwill, gratitude is benevolent and warm feeling for someone who has helped us. So, on behalf of St. Mira's English Medium Secondary School, I, Nita Pasricha, would now present the vote of thanks. At the outset, I would like to express our deep sense of gratitude towards our keynote speaker, Professor R.S.S. Mani, founding member of ITM Group and President BMA, for taking the time out of his busy schedule and presenting us, teachers and students, the much needed information on career planning for life success. The guidance and direction that his talk has provided today will indeed go a long way in enabling us to achieve success, as career planning gives us a roadmap to our future. Thank you, sir, for gracing the occasion. Our invitees
Thank you.
have made today's program even more special with their presence. I extend my thanks to each and every one of them. Next, I would like to express my deepest gratitude towards the principals, heads of institutions, teachers, non-teaching staff, and students of various schools and their parents for participating in the program today. I am sure that each of you shall go home today realizing that a successful career doesn't happen by chance. In order to build one and get all the benefits that come from it, you need to spend some time reflecting on what you want and how you will get there. Without you all conceiving of the idea of having this session would have been impossible. So thank you, everyone. Also, I would like to express my appreciation towards the distinguished members of the Rotary Club, Rotarian Colonel K.C. Mishra, SM, President, Rotary Club of Pune Riverside, Rotarian Rakesh Kumar Relan, President-elect, Rotary Club of Pune Riverside, Rotarian Prerna Gaikwad, Secretary, Rotary Club of Pune Riverside, Rotarian Sanjay Merchant, Club Admin and Director Program, Rotary Club of Pune Riverside, Rotarian Umesh Jalan, Director Foundation and Compliance, Rotary Club of Pune Riverside, Rotarian Milind Patil, Honorable Member Advisory Board, Rotarian Bharat Nayan, Honorable Member Advisory Board, Rotarian Neeru Goyal, Director Service Projects, Rotary Club of Pune Riverside, Rotarian Kiran Grewal, Rotary Club of Pune Riverside, Rotarian Sumona Banerjee, Member Rotary Club of Pune Riverside, and all Rotary members of Rotary Club of Pune Riverside. On behalf of all the participants, I thank you for organizing this excellent talk today. The topic is much in keeping with the need of the hour and has definitely served to provide relevant knowledge. Thank you so much for all your effort to make this happen and to make it happen successfully. And last but not the least, I thank my respected headmistress, Mrs. Anjali Raghani, St. Mira's English Medium Secondary School, for giving me this valuable opportunity for presenting the vote of thanks before this August gathering. Thank you, dear madam. On this note, we conclude today's session. Thank you all for joining us. Dada Sham.
Dada Shyam, thank you, Neetaji, for your very interesting, very vote of thanks. And most we feel blessed to be associated with Sadhu Baswani Mission, you and Anjali ma'am. Professor Mani, I have one more request. See, this is the second session you had with the Rotary Club. We want to make hat-trick, but not now. Maybe sometime after May, maybe middle of May, and I will request you to choose your topic. But you know, this will be for Sanjeevani. You know, Sanjeevani is a concept where we it is student centric, teacher centric. But the idea is that we must empower them. We must empower them by providing knowledge, skill, and all that. So you choose your topic, and I will be connected with you. Of course, I will be sharing my email ID to all the institutions, and whatsoever questions are coming, I will be forwarding to you, and you can address those, and I will be sharing with them. So that would be very nice. So not taking much time. Once again, Professor Mani, my grand salute to you. Session has been totally stunning, totally speechless, and very educating, very interesting. We all have been really benefited, and we will remember this session. And I will share the recording and the Facebook Live to all. You, particularly to you, you can share with the others who have not been able to join. See, today we see one thing which is pinching to me personally. You know, we have been taking the license for 500 for special sessions, but discouragement has been that number. It was difficult to reach 100. So from last 2 times, I decided to go only for 100 and go for Facebook Live. But next time when I am going to take your session, I promise I will be taking the license for 500, and I would like to connect Word with the 500 on Zoom platform, and unlimited whatsoever is on Facebook Live. So thank you very much, Professor Mani. We are very grateful to you for your sparing valuable time. Once again, thanking to all the participants, particularly the head of institutions, Sravanti, who is giving back support in technology, Neetaji, my fellow Riversiders, Umesh ji and Sanjay ji, they have been always been there. You know that they are the person who are actually responsible for this Sanjeevani, and I'm taking credit, but credit is all credit goes to the Sanjay, Prerna, and Umesh ji. So thank you, Umesh ji, thank you, Prerna, and thank you, Sanjay ji. Please be with us and make it more. And our target is 10,000, 1,000 teachers and 10,000 students by end of June. So thank you very much. With your permission now, once again, thanking to Professor Mani and all the participants. Please allow me to end the meeting. Professor Mani, I will have your permission to leave in the meeting. Should I end the meeting? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.